323 is on the way. It's going to be here in April reportedly, and I cannot wait. I just want to start the video off by quickly saying I'm really sorry guys that the last month there has been very minimal content. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, from losing family members to just big people things happening, and I have not been able to put anything out. For that I'm really sorry, but I am here to tell you right now that I am back and we are getting right back into the swing of things with weekly content. So if you haven't yet, hit that sub button. Let's begin. We're going to do something a little bit different from the old content. There's not going to be any big tutorial today. I am going to be going over the 3.23 updates to Star Citizen that are coming out. I am super excited for this patch. Like, there is so much being added to the game. I don't even know really where to start. There's a huge list and I know you can find it out there. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell you all about the things that I'm looking forward to most. I know I'm going to be leaving quite a few things out. I'd love to know what you guys are looking forward to most. So leave a comment down below and tell me exactly what it is. I think first off, what I'm going to start with, something that I cannot stop thinking about when it comes to 3.23, is the star map update. The new design, the flow, the labeling, and the ability to find where we want to go and actually be able to set the course without fumbling around the planet is going to make getting ready to travel in the game so much easier. Can't wait to play around with it, and I can't wait to be able to click on the place where I want to go and get a route the first time. The new UI isn't just going to be around the star map though, which is also something that I'm really looking forward to. If you watch CitizenCon or any of the most recent update videos, the new UI is going to look so good. I am really ready for this. The Mobilas is going to be probably the place where you see the biggest update to things. I understand that they also have made it so that the developers will have a much easier time adding more apps to the Mobilas. So that's just going to grow out. It's going to get bigger and bigger. And my guess is that this in turn is going to be brought with a change to our helmet HUD. I'm not 100% sure on the helmet HUD, but it would be nice to get that interaction menu change. The current hold F to scroll through a menu is great, but I'm really looking forward to being able to interact with things quicker and have like a more fluid interaction, I guess, action. Now that I think about it, I actually really hope that we get a full progress wipe with this update, just to be honest with you guys, because there's going to be economy changes. So they're making changes to the economy when it comes to certain ship prices, armor, weapons. It's going to change some priorities for people, I think. And I would really actually like to start at zero again. Like, lose all the ships, lose all the money, start brand new, and see how or what methods I might end up using to build myself back up in game in 3.23 with all the new stuff, like new UI, new star map, so things are quicker. You know what I mean? Like a brand new experience with brand new flashy things. I want to know how I myself would build myself up again. I mean, like, I've got a pretty big fleet at the moment. Believe me, I've even left them destroyed to try and have a update where I have to start again. But yeah, I guess what I really want is for the full wipe to come so I can start again and almost figure out how I'm gonna get to the point where I am now, where like I don't really have to worry about if I have money or anything. I know a lot of people don't enjoy a wipe, and I do get that. Personally though, I feel like sometimes it's actually a good thing for the game to have a point where even new players have a chance to catch up or work alongside players who have a ton of experience in the game. Getting to the top together is better than clawing your way up alone. If you've been around the channel for a while, you'll know that at heart, I am a loot goblin. I love going into places, into missions, into Shubin mining facilities, and just looting everything. So bunkers and bunker farming, they right up my alley, which means that another thing I'm looking forward to is the new FPS updates that are coming. I really can't wait to experience the new AI that the Squadron 42 team cooked up and is bringing over to Star Citizen. I'm not sure it's going to be there in the very beginning, but I'm really crossing fingers for it, because bunkers with a little bit more of a challenge will make filling the ship with the armor and weapons of my enemies feel a lot more rewarding. And I'm hoping there are new missions too. I don't know if there are, but I guess I'm hoping, because of new AI and new things that we can do FPS wise. I mean, there's a lot of changes. I'm not going to go over all of them. If you go and have a look at the official videos, they go through a lot. So I'm not going to list everything here. Let's just say I'm really looking forward to having a little bit of challenge and maybe needing to up my skill level a little bit more so that I can run and gun bunkers and extract with all the loot that I can carry. It's something I'm really looking forward to, I've got to be honest. But I haven't found anything out there about new missions except for the missions that we'll find at the new distribution centers. There's going to be a couple of distribution centers to start. From what I understand, there'll be more coming later on. But these buildings will become like little hubs on each of the planets for players to find new additions to the game. From what I gather, the cargo hauling jobs that are coming through will happen a lot out of here. But not only that either, there will be missions for players that don't even have the player leave the building. Like, you'll be doing things for the factions or to get reputation, literally working out of the hub. You won't leave, which could be cool. I mean, I can see myself doing maybe a week or a month or even a season trying to fill up rep with a specific distribution center before I leave, just by doing random things. Like, I don't know, maybe they'll have us filling players' ships, or we'll become like crew members for hire, or I don't know. There's so many different possibilities that comes with these distribution centers, and knowing that there's missions that will have us working at the center. I can't imagine the things they could have us do, but at the same time, I would like to, because there's so many different little things that could really immerse you into the game. To track back quickly though, cargo hauling is getting its own missions. Like, cargo hauling is going to become an actual job in the game, and I'm super excited to try that out, because when I have downtime and I don't want to think too much about what I'm doing in Stanton or which random NPC is gonna turn on God mode and one-shot me in a bunker, usually I'll default between either salvaging or cargo running. Like, I will space truck when I have a full afternoon of nothing to do. I have a lot of fun with that. I mean, I'll grab either the C1 or the C2, maybe the Cutlass. It depends on what I feel like flying for the day, and I will just do some cargo hauling, do some trading. So to see this come in to its own game loop is just amazing. And to have that alongside with the persistent hangars, dude, it's like Christmas before July. I am really looking forward to having my own instance space. Like, seriously, I want somewhere I can place my things, like my plushies and my Luminalia gifts, and maybe weapon racks where I can put my skinned weapons up and the special armors that I find in my bunker runs. I am going to have a lot of fun with my persistent hangar. Like, I'm really hoping that the hangars come out right off the bat, because I think finding ways to customize it, or maybe even just having things to spend money on in order to customize them, will create yet another part of the game where I can just have a nice cup of coffee and relax for a while without needing to worry too much about whether or not death is about to find me again. It's not only the persistent universe that's getting some updates, Arena Commander is also getting some love. Obviously, the FPS updates and the FPS things are definitely going to be in there. Master modes are still going to be in there, but the mode, or the system rather, that I'm looking forward to testing in Arena Commander during 3.23 is definitely the engineering system. I am super keen to test that whole system from top to toe, because I really want to see how it all works and how it's going to force people or force crews or create space in crews for people to actually have specific roles or stick to their roles within their ship. Like, I know it probably most definitely means no more solo running a reclaimer for millions of money, but also there's going to be a lot more to do than just wait around when it feels like there's just too many people in the party. Like, I don't want to sit in the kitchen all day and wait for us to mine a rock. I want to be part of the ship, whether I'm busy repairing it or taking care of something, or even just checking the stats or putting out a fire or, you know, replacing a battery. I think it's going to be great for the game. It's going to be great for players. Maybe solo players or smaller parties are going to have to find new ways to do things, but like the engineering system, it's going to change everything, and I am super keen on that. I'll be definitely checking it out, and who knows, there may even be a video or two about the experience, like while I test it out in the Arena Commander. Are you going to test it out? Tell me in the comments if you're going to be testing out the engineering as soon as it hits the Arena Commander. I think the last thing I really am looking forward to in 3.23 is going to be the character creator updates. The new hair, the beards, the colors, and the ways to customize our avatars, it looks like it's going to be super in-depth, which in my mind means a lot of options and the ability to make my character truly unique to my own Star Citizen story, or their own Star Citizen story. Like, being able to export and import appearances is going to be awesome, and the first thing that brings to mind for me as a creator is I need characters for my videos now. The first one I'm definitely going to be making is our instructor character for all of our lessons videos, especially our salvaging lessons videos. Maybe we're going to restart that whole playlist over, and it's going to be Star Citizen Salvaging 101. We'll have a specific instructor, and maybe with the export and import, it means that we have different characters that feature. I think there's a lot of fun that can be had with it. Like, I'm really looking forward to being able to make my character my own, but also someone that is recognizable. I mean, if you saw the instructor walking around after just watching Salvaging 101, wouldn't you stop to say hello? 3.23 is looking like it's going to be amazing. It really is. I know that it's probably going to be staggered releases on these things. Like, we'll probably have 3.23.1 and 3.23.3, yada yada yada. There's so much that they've listed out here. I can't see it all coming in one single patch. I don't know. I just, maybe it's just being let down so much that I'm trying not to be too positive. I don't know. But there's so much planned already that even by the middle of the year, we're going to have a very different game in so many aspects. And the best part is that every single part of it is super exciting. What are you guys looking forward to most for 3.23? If you haven't yet, tell me in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button. It's good to be back. It's good to see you. It's good to meet you. My name is Stanton, and until next time, farewell, citizens.